to Scaling Solopreneur. I'm Elena Reister, and my mission on this channel is to help mission-driven entrepreneurs scale their impact while thriving. So today, I really want to give you a real glimpse of what I see as the difference between a mission-driven entrepreneur versus an income-driven entrepreneur. And this is really helpful for people who may think that they're mission-driven and are actually income-driven, or are somewhere between the two, because you can be both income and mission-driven. And so I'm going to give you in 3 specific areas what the differences between these two are. So a mission-driven entrepreneur overall is someone who has created a very specific mission that they want their business to have as their impact in the world. You can check out the video above where I dive a lot more into what a mission-driven entrepreneur is. Versus an income-driven entrepreneur is a person who has created a business to try and bring in as much money as possible through that business. Both businesses, both types of entrepreneurship can want to bring in money. Both types of entrepreneurship can want to make an impact in the world. These are not different from each other. The difference comes between what is driving what they're doing, right? So if I'm a mission-driven entrepreneur, I am being driven by a very specific mission that I want to accomplish in the world, and I need to have regular income to accomplish that mission. If I'm an income-driven entrepreneur, I want to make an impact in the world so that people will give me money, and I want to get as much of that money as I can through my business. Let's talk about 3 different areas and how mission versus income-driven entrepreneurs will work differently within these areas. So the first area is the business tactics that people use. So mission-driven entrepreneurs are only going to use tactics that are aligned with the mission that they're doing, right? So these tactics can be marketing tactics, they can be sales tactics, they can be all different types of tactics, right? Like how do monetization tactics, what are they going to use to monetize, and things like that. They can also be price tactics, right? Let's take my Science Grad School Coach brand. In that brand, my mission is to help graduate students create a life they love while in grad school. So now to answer my mission, I have to think about, what marketing tactics, what sales tactics, what are all these things, because I need to have income coming in. So I need to figure out tactics that will bring me in income so that I can keep helping people, right? What are my tactics on that channel? Well, I have a YouTube channel and I have a Twitter. I technically have an Instagram, but I don't use it. And then I create courses that give people specific information that they need to know to help them create a life they love. So why am I not swayed into having an Instagram, having a blog, having all of these things? The reason why is because I know a lot of people go to YouTube for help with problems within grad school. So that makes it really easy for me to choose YouTube as my main content platform. I know the academic Twitter community is huge, and we can talk about so many things on there, including the nuances of, work-life balance, mindset, dealing with academic mental health, all of those things. So that is very much a part of my mission, is to help people through short-form writing on Twitter. The courses that I do really fills in the blocks of what grad school forgets to or doesn't teach you. And so that's my mission, is I'm going to create courses that help you complete your research faster so that you have time to do other things in your life, right? So given all of that, those are the tactics I'm specifically going to use, and even my price tactics, right? The budget that grad students have is not going to be as much as the budget that, business owners have, right? Or 6-figure business owners have. So I need to make sure that my prices make sense and allow me to keep, my worthiness and actually make an income. But it also makes sense for the impact I want to have. I want to serve graduate students, so I need to be aligned with the budget that they would have. Versus when I was income driven in my business, and you can definitely switch between these. You can go from a mission driven business. When you start seeing, the success, you'll go into being an income driven business, which you can see with like Vanessa Lau's channel, Catherine Manning's channels, who have both recently rebranded from income driven to mission driven. So when I was income driven in my business, I had started up a Medium profile. I was writing on Medium. I had an Instagram. I created a Clubhouse. I had a Twitter. I had my own blog. I had my YouTube channel. And I was really inconsistent on all of these tactics because I was focused on what was going to bring in income the fastest. And so when I was focused on that, I wasn't consistent, and therefore nothing was really bringing in income. And if you check out my video that I talk about how I got 1,000 subscribers on that channel, you will literally see exactly what I'm talking about. I was gaining subscribers. To me, it wasn't enough quick enough, so I stopped performing. When I saw that I was gaining subscribers without posting, I was like, oh, maybe this will bring me in money, and I jumped back on it. I have also had to go through a lot of development in myself and myself being an entrepreneur, and now realize that that's the problem with being so income driven, is you're jumping around from tactic to tactic, and you're going to buy courses from whoever is going to tell you that they're going to be able to help you get money the fastest. So that's really the difference between the tactics you use. Income driven, you're probably going to be jumping around to whatever you think is going to bring you in the most money the quickest. Mission driven, your tactics that you use is going to be aligned with what you want in your lifestyle and what is actually going to make the difference with the mission that you have. So let's talk about the second one. And this kind of pulls into the first, but it's clarity. When you're income driven, you're really lack clarity in what you're doing because you are just so focused on whatever's bringing in the money. And that can mean that what you're doing you hate because it brought in the money, so you kept doing it. That can mean that you're switching tactics all the time to whatever is bringing in the most money at that time. It can mean all these different things. When you are mission driven, you have very much clarity in your business. You know exactly what type of products you want to make because those are the products that your people need to be able to live out your mission, right? In Science Grad School Coach, I want to help graduate students create a life that they love while they're in grad school. So what do my products look like? Okay, my products help graduate students learn or get trained in how to perform research so that they can very easily do their research, know what they're doing in their research, not have that stress, and get all this extra time back because they're not focused on how do I do my research, right? I have a course on how to write your research article. And so this is a big sticking point for a lot of grad students who will spend days, if not years, trying to work on a research article because they just don't know how to write it. Well, that's not a very good life, so I'm going to create a course that helps with that. In the future, I'm going to be coming out with courses that really helps people redesign their mindset and refine their identity and what they really want to become and build a life around that. That is all in line with my mission of helping grad students create a life that they love. Before, when I was income driven, I was like, okay, if you listen to the people, find your profitable niche, find what other people are doing, and then make it your own, right? Well, that's what I did, and I created coaching programs that I didn't like doing. I created courses that didn't sell well because it was what other people were doing, right? It was, okay, there's dissertation coaches. Well, grad students do dissertations. Okay, I'm going to become a dissertation coach because that's a profitable niche. Well, that's not really my mission. My heart wasn't in it. And I wasn't, as much as I was passionate about helping graduate students, I wasn't really passionate in that way. And so I have had to alter that. And because I have the clarity of my mission now, I know what I do in my business and what I don't do in my business. The third thing that comes with the clarity and the tactics you use is the calmness that comes with being a mission-driven entrepreneur. When you're an income-driven entrepreneur, everything you don't do is a missed income opportunity, right? If I don't get 5 videos out this week, maybe I'm missing people I could have gotten instead. If I don't jump on Instagram, I could be missing potential clients. If I don't jump on TikTok, I could be missing potential clients, potential ways to grow my business. When you are a mission-driven entrepreneur, you know the mission that you're going towards, right? So you know that you can't be in all the places, and it doesn't help your potential people to be in all the places. So instead, you say, okay, these are the things that are going to drive my mission forward. If I find something else that is really going to help people and really going to drive my mission forward, I have the freedom to go try that. But I'm not going to be worried about any missed income opportunities because I didn't go do that one thing. Because I have a very specific mission and I know I'm making that impact. And so that can give you a lot of calm in your business. And instead of going from one thing to another, how do I get as much money as possible? Because you're focused on making the impact that you want to make in the world. I hope this helped you. And if you started realizing through this that you were really identifying with a lot of the things I was saying about an income-driven entrepreneur, then I really hope that you will download my free Mission Clarity Workbook. You can get it from the link below. This is just going to help you really find that mission that can turn you into a mission-driven entrepreneur. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.